Welcome back to our channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today's episode, we're going to be going over not one, not two, but 3 things you can implement immediately to dramatically increase the number of calls or inquiries that are coming into your carpet cleaning business every single day. So I'm assuming I'm talking to folks that are either brand new in carpet cleaning or maybe they've been around for a while, but they're wanting to increase the amount of call volume and or inquiries into the business. And I say and or inquiries because over the last several decades we've seen an increase in the other methods that customers are reaching out via email, text messaging, even messaging on social media platforms. So it's not just about phone calls anymore, although for a lot of people that's the big thing. How can I get my phone to ring? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Step one, how can I get my phone to ring? I think every new business owner, with very few exceptions, would say that this can be one of the most frustrating or most important things they want to know. Dan, how can I get my phone to ring? So first, before we jump into these top 3 tips I have for you today, let me qualify myself a little bit. My name is Dan Udy. I'm working with my brother Kevin Udy on this brand new project, Carpet Cleaning Jumpstart, specifically designed to help jumpstart brand new carpet cleaners in the industry. And I have some experience because when I first got into the industry way back in 2008, our phone barely rang right out of the gates. And today it rings all day long. Matter of fact, it rings so often that we had to forward the calls to my wife, who now her only job, or her primary job, I shouldn't say only job because we have 2 kids, but and another one on the way. Congratulations, thank you. Anyway, her primary job is to just respond to the massive flow of inquiries we have every single day. But we didn't get there overnight. It's been a process, and I'm going to share with you today 3 things I believe that made the biggest difference. So without further ado, let's jump into the first one, and that would be network or networking. But what I want to start off by saying is that every single one of you watching already has a network of people that know you, like you, and trust you. And some of your networks might be really, really small. Other people watching, maybe you have a very vast network you've developed over the course of several decades. Yes, age has something to do with it, but not as much as you'd think. Bottom line is, people want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And so in order to develop a vast network of people that want to use you and your company, it would behoove you to develop a type of personality that is likable. Now, is that something you can do? Absolutely. There's classes you can take, there's books you can read, but most importantly, just be yourself. People want you to just be authentically you. Don't try to be somebody you're not. If you're more comfortable being extroverted, be extroverted. If you're more comfortable not, don't pretend to be something you're not, because people can definitely feel that inauthenticity. So with a network, there are things you can do immediately that will start to expand your network. And that would be, I would say, reach out to the people that already know you, like you, and trust you, specifically the people in the area in which you're trying to build your carpet cleaning business. And again, they're people that maybe you do business with or they do business with you. They're your friends, they're your neighbors, in a lot of cases they're family that live nearby, and you need to sell out till you can get out. You need to let every single person in your network know what it is you're doing, but most importantly, why you're doing it. The reason why you've decided to start getting into carpet cleaning is going to be the most attractive thing you have to offer a new prospective customer or client. So just sharing with someone, hey, I've got inspired, by some YouTube videos I watched online. You know how I've always really liked rewarding work with that instant gratification. I've decided to start my own carpet cleaning company, and just share with people why you're doing it, and then say, and I'd love to earn your business, or I would love to work with you in the future. And again, just know that there are events you can get plugged into your local Chamber of Commerce. We've been a member for quite a while. We're very active in our Chamber of Commerce. They have events every single month that you can plug into and start to become a person that develops a network. Get to know people. No matter what your personality is, you can stretch beyond your comfort zone and expand your network, and it will massively increase the amount of phone calls that are coming in every single day. Now, a lot of these things are, again, slow over time. They're not instant results. They're not. I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke and try to tell you that you just do this one algorithm online and you're going to start generating 300 leads a day. We're not here to sell programs like that. Maybe they're out there. I haven't found them yet. But building a network, building your network is probably my favorite thing and one of the most effective ways to build a long-term sustainable flow of incoming phone calls and inquiries. The number 2 thing I'm going to recommend is cards. And I don't mean Christmas cards or birthday cards. I mean business cards. Now you can go online. This isn't a promotion for Vistaprint, but Vistaprint is a very affordable online retailer. I personally do business with my Uncle Alan, my dad's brother, who owns a printing company in Oregon. Why? Because I know him, I like him, and I trust him, and he's family. I'm going to do business there before I'm going to go to Vistaprint. But you can go to Vistaprint online right now, or you can call my Uncle Alan and get some business cards. Very professional. Spend a little bit of money. The free ones, they're free, guys. You get what you pay for. So I would recommend spending a little bit of money and maybe printing out a couple hundred if it's in your budget. Obviously, the more you get, the more affordable it is per card. Don't go crazy, but maybe 1,000, 500, whatever's in your budget. These, maybe they're old school, but these are very powerful ways, again, to build not only your network, but to get your phone to ring immediately. So chances are you're coming into contact with people every single day that don't know anything about who you are, what you do, why you do it. And this is an opportunity to plant that seed with a very professional business card. Now, with that said, selling is more about listening than it is about talking. What I mean by that is as you come into contact with people that maybe you don't know yet, maybe you're already doing business with, these are prospective clients or customers, or they know people that could be. I would encourage you to let them know what you're doing and then ask good questions and learn how to become a really good listener. For instance, say I'm dropping off my dry cleaning, or I'm going to get my car detailed, or I'm out and about doing something that I normally do and I run across somebody I don't necessarily know. Hey, how are you? My name's Dan. Introduce myself. Say, hey, in case you run into somebody, I own a local carpet cleaning business and I would love to earn your business or have you refer us to a customer, and I'll hand them my card. And then if it's a positive response or neutral, meaning as long as they're not completely put off and disgusted, which most people won't be, then you can follow up with a good question. Who do you already know that does professional carpet cleaning? And just kind of start that conversation. Again, become a really good listener. And I mentioned when I first started off that if in order to sell, you need to become a good listener. Selling, you're always selling something. You're always selling yourself, and you need to develop the skill set of always having that mindset where you're constantly trying to provide others with value. The next thing I'm going to talk about really briefly, my next tip is door hangers. And for those of you that are familiar with my own story, this is something, again, my uncle printed out thousands of these very early on, and we did have a price attached. I'm not saying that's good or bad or indifferent, but I would recommend at least having a coupon or a special. That's just the way that I found works best for door hangers. So these are a little bit bigger. Again, you get what you pay for. Vistaprint is a wonderful resource. You can get full color. You can get printed on front and back. On the back, I would recommend putting a little blurb about who you are. Again, what you do, how you do it, but most importantly, and spend most time on why you're doing it. That's what's going to draw people in to use your company above the other choices available. And there's a massive amount of choices available because carpet cleaning and floor cleaning is one of the easiest and quickest businesses to get involved in. But doing some door hangers is fun because you can identify a target area that you want to saturate with your specific marketing. Not all neighborhoods allow these. I learned that the hard way. Be respectful of your local, restrictions, laws, and what do they call them? Neighborhood watch, not neighborhood watch, but there's certain communities that have standards that they don't want any solicitation. Again, be respectful. That's a good way to get a bad reputation in a really good neighborhood. But there's always areas you could identify in your area, again, to just put door hangers up. The other reason I love this is because it's a physical activity and action that you can take that makes a positive impact to move your business forward. If you hand out 200, How many phone calls are you going to get? It depends a lot on your area. I'm not going to sit here and talk numbers, but again, this was something positive you could do. Plant seeds. They're not going to all sprout up the very next day or that evening, but it's a good way to start to build, again, that constant flow of calls that are going to come in. Last but not least, I want to talk about something that wasn't even necessarily a big deal when I first got involved, and that would be online. And I really should probably put digital marketing, but it was easier to just put online. But let's pretend that for fun that just says digital marketing. Sounds much more professional, and I think that's actually what it's referred to. I don't know. I'm not a digital marketer. And again, I would like to remind you that you're probably not either. Maybe you are. Maybe that's your background and you're trying to shift into becoming a carpet cleaning professional or a business owner. Either way, I would highly recommend hiring a company that not only specializes in digital marketing, but specializes in digital marketing for carpet cleaning professionals. And there's companies out there that work specifically with our type of service industry. That's their forte. That's their specialty, right? And so they have developed programs, online marketing programs that are very affordable with a very high ROI or return on investment. And you should start, because most people, when they decide they need to get a carpet cleaned or upholstery or floor cleaning, they go where? To their smartphone. And what do? They Google it. So if you don't have an online presence, you're probably not going to pop up. And so do you need to be number one on Google immediately? No. And it's not realistic to think you will be. But you do need to immediately start having a presence online. Not to do so, I think, is irresponsible. Even if you're trying to get into commercial cleaning, there's still a massive advantage to having an online presence. Do you need to have a website? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on your situation. I personally would recommend hiring a professional to weigh in and help you uncover what kind of budget you have. Most carpet cleaners get involved in the industry. They spend 98% of their money on equipment, and they have a couple $100s left over for things that they really need a lot more money to do so. But it does depend on your budget. It's not cheap or free. Companies that are really, really cheap or free, again, nothing's ever really free, they're not going to do the same job. So if you need a great reference to an online digital marketer, contact us, please. We will be happy to put you in touch with somebody that can help you. But again, this is things like Facebook. Yes, there's free stuff you can do for yourself if you're completely tight on money. But again, hiring a professional company that specializes in that will be even better. Google Ads, there's a website, you can do a YouTube channel. There's a lot of stuff you can do to help, again, gaining that online presence. So when people Google in your area, carpet cleaning, Camden County, Georgia, you pop up. And again, this comes from learning the hard way in having experience, not having a whole lot. But today, we do pop up as the number one in our local area, and we have almost 500 5-star reviews on Google, and those things matter. Our clients, potential clients and customers pay attention to those. So again, just to sum up what we talked about, how can I get my phone to ring? These are 4 tips. I think I said 3 at the beginning. So this is a bonus one. Congratulations, you get a freebie. But 4 quick tips you can implement today to start getting your phone to ring. And the next episode we're going to do next week is going to be another really good one. It's going to be called Now That My Phone Is Ringing, What to Do About It, right? So customer service from the time that phone rings or that email comes in or you get that text message or private message via Facebook from a potential client saying, how much do you charge, or when's your next available, or I'd like to, what kind of customer service experience can you deliver, again, to stand out, to rise above, to separate yourself as an elite professional in the industry and make it to where you're not getting one referral from that person, but multiple referrals from that one customer that you serviced really well. So last but not least, thank you again so much for taking the time to watch. The most precious thing any of us have is our time, and you chose to spend some of it watching this wonderful video. Don't forget to like the video, comment below on what you would like us to weigh in on next time. We'll be happy to take that into consideration. You can email us, be in touch with us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and have a great day. Thank you for watching.